your man Patriot Dreams. Welcome back to the Patriot Dreams Television Network, PDTN, for another episode of Patriot Rundown Weekly, Week 17 for the Patriots. Oh man, it's your man Patriot. I'll be joined by Janet Dendy down the line later on in the show, but I had to come in with the swag to be pumped up. Even though the Patriots did lose, by a score of 22-18 against the Bengals last week because of Ramondre Stevenson fumbling at the 5-yard line and the Bengals recovered. Look, the Patriots are still facing a lot of scrutiny here. Much to be said. We just have to wait to see what happens. They're 7-8 right now. They have to face off against the Miami Dolphins, for Week 17. Basically, this game has playoff implications on the line here. These next two games for the Patriots. But this game does count. A quick update. A lot of injuries. That's how it is. But we'll get to that in a moment. But back to what I said at the top. Joe Burrow beats Mac Jones, by a score of 22-18. Bengals win against the Patriots. Okay, cool. Now, look, Week 17 is very important here. It's very important for this Patriots team. Very important to get this win. But the Patriots don't even have a lot of players that are going to be playing for this game. The injury report is very big for the Patriots. Look, we're just going to have to wait to see what happens. The secondary might not be there. You might have a tight end out. We got to wait to see who's out there. It might be another skeleton crew. It's crazy, man. It seems like something's always wrong with the Patriots. They can't stay healthy every week, but we'll see. But for the Dolphins side, Tua Tagovailoa is not going to be present for this game. He's in concussion protocol, so Teddy Bridgewater, Teddy Two Gloves will get the start against Mac Jones. Instead of it being the Alabama boys going at it, it'll be the Florida boys going at it. Teddy Bridgewater from Miami, Florida. Mac Jones from Jacksonville, Florida. So, gonna have to wait to see what happens on New Year's Day. Charles Davis, Evan Washburn, Iron Eagle with the play-by-play on CBS, 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 Central. We'll have the call for this game. Alright, let's get to the starting lineups here. For the Miami Dolphins, Teddy Bridgewater is your starting quarterback. Your running backs, Salvon Ahmed. Yes, not Savion, but Salvon Ahmed will be your running back. Raheem Mostert, Jeff Wilson, Alec Ingold, which is the fullback. Your wide receivers, River Craycraft, Eric Izukma, Tyreek Hill, Trent Sherfield, Jalen Waddle, and Cedric Wilson Jr. will be the wide receivers for the Miami Dolphins. Tight end is Mike Gesicki. Defensively, Raekwon Davis, John Jenkins, Zach Seiler, Christian Wilkins, Justin Zimmer. They're going to have to sack up Mac Jones in the pocket. Linebackers, Bradley Chubb, Jerome Baker, Jalen Phillips, Melvin Ingram, Atlanta Roberts. They're going to have to sack up Mac Jones in the pocket. Secondary, Justin Bethel, Keon Carlson, Javion Holland, Xavier Howard, and Eric Rowe. They're going to have to intercept the ball from Mac Jones' wide receivers. Special teams, Blake Ferguson is the long snapper, Thomas Morstead is the punter, Jason Sanders is the kicker. Now let's get to the Patriots starting lineup for this game. If I could go back here, which I do have the Patriots starting lineup for this game. Oh man, this game is going to be crazy. We're just going to have to wait to see what happens. Alright, Mac Jones is the starting quarterback for the Patriots. Damian Harris, if he's healthy, will be the running back alongside Kevin Harris, Ramondre Stevenson, Pierre Strong Jr. Wide receivers, Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, Jacoby Myers. Devontae Parker might not be present for this game, but we'll see. Tyquan Thornton's out there alongside the special team of Matthew Slater, Riley Rebb. Tight ends, Hunter Henry if he's healthy. We're not sure if he's going to be out there, but Jonnu Smith will be the backup tight end. Defensively, Christian Balmer, Kyle Davis, Daniel Luque, Devon Galchuk, Lawrence Guy, Deatrice Rice Jr., they're going to have to sack up Teddy Bridgewater in the pocket. Linebackers, Jerome Bentley, Alfred Jennings, Raquan McMillan, Matthew Judon, Josh Uche, Mac Wilson, they're going to have to sack up Teddy Bridgewater in the pocket. Secondary, Miles Bryant, Kyle Duggar, Jack Jones if he's out there, Jonathan Jones if he's out there, Marcus Jones if he's out there. Jalen Mills might not be present for this game. Look out for Devin McCourty, Adrian Phillips, and Jabril Peppers to be out there to intercept the ball from the wide receivers of the Miami Dolphins. Special teams, Tucker Atherton is the long snapper. Joe Capadona is still on injured reserve. Nick Folk is the kicker. Michael Pilates the punter for Jake Bailey, who is also on injured reserve. Alright, the final score on this game comes Sunday. I give the final score to the Patriots by a score of 22-7. Miami's going to have some difficulty with Teddy Bridgewater. You know, he's going to throw a lot of interceptions, I hope. So the Patriots should be 8-8. We're just going to have to wait to see what happens with the Patriots because, you know, they need this win. A win's not that easy in this league, so we have to see. And the Miami Dolphins record's 8-7, so kind of a similar situation with them, but we're just going to have to wait and see. This is the Patriot Rundown Weekly Show. I'll be back with Janet Dendy on the other side. You know, we'll be back in a moment on PDTN, the Patriot Dreams Television Network. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back. I am back with the Patriot Rundown Weekly. Tijani Lobby alongside Janet Dendy like we do since week 6 of this season. Man, after that loss to the Cincinnati Bengals, you're thinking, what is going on with the Patriots? I mean, the Patriots could not beat Joe Burrow. You got to blame Ramondre Stevenson for that fumble at the goal line when it was so close to winning it. Oh, man. And now you have to face off against the Miami Dolphins. That is crazy. But Janet JD Dendy, who is in PA right now. What the heck happened to the Patriots what the heck?
We were right there. That was so heartbreaking.
With just 2 weeks left, well, basically 1 week left of the regular season, we are on week 17 because we faced the Bengals in week 16. Week 17 takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts, as the Patriots face off against the Miami Dolphins. It's not going to be Tua. Tua is on concussion protocol. He's out for this game. Instead of it being the two Alabama boys going at it, it's going to be Teddy Bridgewater, who is from Miami, Florida, against Mac Jones, who is from Jacksonville, Florida. So the battle of Florida between the two quarterbacks.
It's going to be a good game.
We'll see. With a lot of people out for this game, the Patriots are going to be on a skeleton crew for this game, which is going to be crazy.
That's how it seems. We have a lot of people who did not practice the last 2 days. I mean, we'll have to wait to see who the final injury report has, but it's going to be rough, I think.
It's definitely going to be rough due to the fact that we really need this win because, again, look, we're the 8th seed looking in, and if we lose, we might be eliminated. We know that. It's just that Mac Jones is going to have to perform at his best. With Devontae Parker on the injury report, that doesn't look too good. Which means we have Jacoby Myers, Tyquan Thornton, and Kendrick Bourne available.
You know, that was the one bright spot last week. Kendrick Bourne had he only had a few touches and had lots of yards and a touchdown. They need to get the ball to Kendrick Bourne. He's a good receiver, and Mac Jones has good chemistry with him. I really would like to see them use him. And we need Tyquan Thornton for his speed. He's fast. So
Yeah, we're just going to have to wait to see what happens. I mean, like I said in the past couple of rundowns, Janet has been covering this team for a long time. I have been covering this team for a long time. Look, I'm not gonna say the Patriots dynasty is ended, but is rebuilding. You have to, let's say we don't make the playoffs this year. Next season, you're gonna really have to get a whole unit around Mac Jones to really make him produce.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people forget that. We're really on year 3 of a rebuild, and Mac Jones was a rookie last year, and then we changed his entire offense. So, I mean, rebuilds take time. I wouldn't consider it, the end of the world. I would be upset, obviously, because I'd like to see us get to the playoffs. But, if it happens, it happens.
We're just gonna have to wait to see what's the situation gonna be. We just have to wait to see what the turnout is. Look, the final score on this game, which Evan Washburn, Charles Davis, and Iron Eagle, the play-by-play man, will be calling at 1 o'clock on CBS. 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 Central. Look, I'm going to give this one to the Pats only because I think they'll be able to really put pressure on Teddy Bridgewater. Thanks to Matt Judon and all those guys to put pressure on Teddy, because I feel like Teddy is really not going to have a game that is, very good. I mean, I would like to see him produce, but I just think that he's going to have a lot of problems here.
Yeah, I look for us to be able to pull this one out. I really do. I'll be surprised if we don't. Our defense has really been heating up lately, so it seems. And like you said, they're going to pressure Teddy Bridgewater. He hasn't played in a while, so, that's going to throw him off his game. I do like us to win. I think we'll win.
Final score on this game, for my guess, would probably be 22-6. That's all I got. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm going to go lower on the scoring just because we've had so much trouble offensively. I like us like 17.
Okay. Yeah, so we're just going to have to wait to see what happens. We're going to wait to see what happens on Sunday. Playoff implications on the line for these two teams. And after that, you got the final week coming up next week against Buffalo. So after we play in Miami, well, not in Miami, but you know what I mean, in Foxborough at Gillette, we have to go to Buffalo to face another good quarterback after. Luckily, Tua is out this week with the concussion protocol. Prayers up to him. But yeah, we will check you guys out next week for the final week of the regular season. We'll see what happens. Janet, JD Dendy at the top. Tijani, Patriot Dreams, Alabi at the bottom. We will see you guys next week for another edition of the Patriot Rundown Weekly Show on the Patriot Dreams Television Network, PDTN. We'll see you.